What, my neighbors? I am pitching back with another video. I'm finally reviewing JuJutsu Kaisen Shibuya is not. I'm all caught up with the anime now. I haven't checked how long it was since I started doing the season reviews. Like my first episode review of JuJutsu Kaisen was on the hidden inventory arc, which began in August of 2023. Yeah, back in August of 2023. Well, it didn't start airing in August. I mean, and started in late July, ended early August. As the Shibuya arc aired a few weeks later on August 21st. As it smarter to should separate the two arcs together. It's just after the story. And boy, Shibuya arc. It's one hell of a story. I can see why it's one of the most banned favorite arcs in the manga. As you see, I got the Blu-ray here. Good cover. Really neat design. Here's the back. Goes again, like, you know, these are UK Blu-rays. I don't know if they're the same in America or not. If you live in America, feel free to share images of your copy. See if there's any difference between the two versions. Oh yeah, let me show you what's inside. It's a 3-disc system between all 18 episodes. Is on this one it's Yuji, disc 2 Megumi, and disc 3 Nobara. 3 likable characters. I mean, Nobara didn't have much time to shine in this arc. I feel bad for her. She hasn't scored a single victory since she started. I think about it. She didn't score a single victory in her fights. The only exception is with Death Painting arc. But that was a 2-on-2 fight. Or 2-on-1, I can't remember. Yuji and Nobara working together, so it doesn't really count. Because she was fighting with someone, not alone. So any solo fights, she lost. Because she technically did not win. She didn't improve herself, but she didn't really win her fights in the Death Painted, in the Cursed Womb arc. Like her first introduction fight. She didn't even beat the Cursed Spirit because they was smart enough to hold a hostage. She only won thanks to Yuji. She didn't match a whole own, but she didn't really get to properly defeat them because there were so many. Well, that wasn't a focus. The Kyoto exchange event was her victory stolen by a single sneak attack. Like a single sneak attack to start her victory. Because that was badass. And well, the next solo fight is in the Shibuya arc. She gets a total of 2 solo fights, I think. And doesn't score a single victory. Yeah. I'm not going to specifically say which fights are which yet. Because it's a review, and I'm going to review that as a review on. Yeah, after this, there's like 2 more story arcs. Unlike my previous review on the Hidden Inventory arc, we got a release date for the Colin Game arc. You know what the weirdest coincidence was? It was literally announced a day after I did my video. Literally 1 day later. That's kind of funny when you think about the irony. It was not a day later, more like a couple hours later. Just I recall that till past 1 in the morning. So it was just a weird coincidence. Damn you, God. Something similar didn't kind of have my Oshinoko reviews. This was a couple days later this time. As that's coming out on January 14th for Season 3. Current Game Arc releases on January 8th. We got estimated release dates for the 7-part JoJo Steelbook Run. March 19th, 2028. March 19th, 2026. So we can expect to see this anime run for 1 or 2 years without content they're adapting. If it's going to be running weekly, which most likely will happen. And this episode doesn't want to fumble the bag this time. So I think they'll be releasing them weekly. So in this case, with 95 chapters being adapted, well, it's considered the longest part of JoJo yet. Most likely do the page count, not chapter count. Probably see around 50 episodes, I'm thinking. JoJo's always had parts 1 through 7 part 4, or we have episodes over around 38 to 39. So almost 40 episodes, but this could be longer, maybe 49 or 50. See how much content they are able to adapt. So I'm looking forward to it. Also got this in the post today. Cowell Joint Romance Manga. English version by Yen Press. Reading it, I'm skimming through it, but it does feel like the anime. It condenses. It condenses 8 chapters, makes the entire volume into 1 episode. I know. Let me just go to chapter 6. So yeah, it's around chapter 6 of the manga that we get interesting note that was adapted. At least this portion was adapted. Introduction of Yaume, a good friend of Reiko. My opinion is the anime doesn't introduce her a little bit later and changes it a bit. I don't know why the anime was not favorable to the freaking manga. Not even just adapting into seasons. They just condensed all the story into 1 season and even making up their own fucking ending like the rest of us did. That's just ridiculous. So you can see why I want to read the manga first before checking the anime out. I won't know how the anime ended. I won't be reviewing the manga, but we at least read through it, all the current chapters. Then I'll be able to know what was changed around. So, yeah, which portion was changed. Anyway, enough today. Let's get into the Shibuya arc. So, the first episode of the arc is, well, at least the first half, it's more lighthearted. I'm actually okay with that, by the way. It works. It doesn't set the tone for the arc yet. But it's more of a nice, relaxing, fun episode with these characters before all hell breaks loose in the Shibuya arc. But the Shibuya incident. So it was a nice bit of comedic moments between the characters. And it's actually not, the chapter is not from the arc. Yeah, it comes from a different point of the story. On the manga, most likely prior to the hidden. Most likely prior to. I might be prior to the death painting arc. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. This is the end of that arc. Then called by Gojo, which they meet at the end of the hidden inventory arc. So what they're going to be doing throughout the Shibuya arc. Or whatever. You get that point? So let's cut that down. It was a good episode though. Second half though, Utahime as our trio of how taking down the big trailer possibly linked to possibly be Mekamaru. Well, he's not there, but because he is the traitor, since he bought Veganfolk's intel. We cut to Mekamaru, who made a deal with Mahito and Geto in his body bag. Because he ended up in a bow. Mekamaru bows Mahito. He does his best. He puts up a good fight, but in the end, it was no match, Mahito. It was no match. He died. Mekamaru's been killed. Okay. Let's get us prepared, but in Shibuya, which will take place on Halloween night. It starts at 2000, which 24 is 12, 23, 22, 21, 8 o'clock I think. 12 was 24, 11, 10, 9, yeah. So 8 p.m. The Shibuya incident starts at 8 o'clock, ends around 11:23. I think 11:28 actually. I think so. Nearly 4 hours. The whole everything happens in Shibuya is nearly 4 hours. So up to 3. So basically 3 hours of ouch fights. Alright, we got a repeat of the scene on the last season. Mei and Dodo are recommending why people to become promoted to the Great One Sorcerers. And it was revealed that the ones who pick the candidates can't go with them. Most likely due to bias. So they probably think they were be. Having a different person will actually work. That's actually a smart decision in my opinion. Oh. Oh god, this feels gonna go on, isn't it? Shit. So yeah, a bill is podcasted all around Shibuya. As a group of JuJutsu soldiers, to our main cast, are right there to take care of it. Haga's pair up with a man named Katsukabe. Oh no. Bara's with the woman from the Death Painting arc, I forgot her name. Megami's with Nanami and Ino. Yuji's with Mei and her younger brother, Uiwi. I know. It's French. I can't help but laugh. I know it's a French name, but why is wrong with the French sometimes? Why does the fucking language sound so hilarious? Oui. No wonder so many dirty jokes about it. No wonder so many dirty jokes. It's hilarious. Anyway. So anyway, so yeah, let's split into groups. About Maki, Nobara's with Maki and a man who's actually part of the Zenin clan. So referred as Old Man Zenin. We didn't really see any interaction between him and Maki. He doesn't directly interact with her. Just seeing a little bit of responsibility. And I feel like Akutami was not really liking Nobara much. Not even Nobara much. Since, again, a lot of her fights, because of her fights, she never gets a single victory during solo fights. It's like she was originally created just to combat Sakura allegations. Since a lot of people claim Sakura Haruno from Naruto is useless. She's not, actually. Why do people think she's useless? Are they thinking about... Am I not associating her with Shippuden? Are they associating her with her original Naruto when she didn't do much? She got a good moment in the training exams arc. That's all right. Some good moments is in one of the filler arcs. It's in small bouts of filler arcs. And some of the movies, I guess. But she's more badass in the Shippuden series. Granted, I've only seen two story arcs over 500 episodes. It's going to take me ages to finish and get the Boruto. Funny. It's going to take me ages to get the Boruto at this point. So she got a good fight in the first arc. She was fighting with another character who was similar to the arc. Based on a character called Sasori. And she was badass in that arc. Like, go look up the fight. The entire fight's on YouTube. Go look her up. She also did top later fights, including Naruto vs. Sasuke, which I've not yet seen. Go about the one in Shippuden, not the original one. So I've not seen that one. So our groups are set. As they all had Shibuya. Gojo's also in Shibuya. To also draw him out. And what he did in this art, I'm okay with. It managed to make the story more tense. Oh, but after Gojo specifically. So yeah, Gojo ends up in a confrontation with Jogo, Hanami, and Choso. Choso was able to manipulate his blood. A really unique technique that's very, very rare. Part of Kame clan. So it's very rare. So maybe the body he's possessing was part of the Kame clan. No, I don't think so. More like the Death Painting knew that power. We might get a few and scene to get explained to me later. Yeah, I saw so many fights in this arc. So yeah, Gojo wipes the floor with the three spirits. He ends up killing Nanami. He kills Hanami. Damn, that's brutal. But Geto always has some plans. Much wear Gojo down by targeting civilians. Olympus now sneak attack with the key of imprisoning him. This is where we learn that that's not Suguru Geto. Some type of gruesome brain possessing the body. Suguru Geto died last year, December 28, 2017. He died back in December 2017. Just Gojo didn't dispose of the body properly. He gave it to Shoko. And that gave us brain for the chance. So we still refer to him as Geto, though, for convenience sake. So Gojo sealed. But Megamao will plan an advance in case he lost. It's not recorded, by the way, but he's able to communicate he's able to communicate his last will. Like, maybe AI? Programming AI just speak like him? I don't know. It's just programming his boss when he died. I guess. I don't know. I can't explain it. He ends up informing them about what happened. Gojo and sealed. Before that, Yuji, the first proper fight in the arc was Yuji facing a grasshopper curse. It wasn't that hard. Yuji just demolished him. It was an idiot though. So a lot of content that happens in this arc. So, yeah. Curse spirits. So, Mei Mei and we go and Yuji goes and inform the other sorcerers. I don't know how. But he ends up remembering that Nanami's here. So he shouts his name. Okay. So Nanami's group ends up meets up with Yuji. But the situation is explained. Nanami says go. Nanami says go skate. Something I can't remember. It is Ino in charge of Yuji and Megumi to get to basement floor 5 to rescue Gojo. And then luckily, they have a bit of a time limit though. Gojo, this is just, the kid was trying to adjust Gojo's power. It's tough, it's taking some time, so I was stuck to the floor. So Gato's supposed to watch it from there. It was a splat. The trio end up encountering a priest and the two sons. A son and grandson, I mean. Yuji and Megumi end up facing the one with the mustache. Well, Ino has to face the other two. But as easy as it sounds, because they end up summoning a spirit you should all be familiar with. Toji Fushiguro. Or Toji Zenin. Let's go ahead and do it. No, he changed his name. Because only a few people knew. And they beat the crap out of Ino. But Yuji and Megumi have a slight tough time in that fight. They never figure out the technique and beat him. He was in critical condition. So Megumi's supposed to go back. Well, Yuji goes on ahead. Yuji promises not to die. Seems like it's going well for the priest. But something goes wrong as somehow Choji's spirit comes back. Fully control of the body. His body's special in a way. The body has its own will. He ends up killing the priestess. I should have said that from the start. He ends up killing her. You don't see him again for quite a bit. So Yark's next fight goes to Yuji again. A lot of storylines that happen in between, focusing back and forth on characters. Pan doesn't really do much in this arc, so let's leave him for a bit. Characters don't really do much in this arc. Yuji ends up buying Choso, who wants revenge for his brothers. Yuji did his best in the fight, but in the end, couldn't defeat him. Yuji nearly was killed. It was luckily though, someone was on Choso some type of pain. I know. It's weird. Memories that shouldn't be there. By the way, there's a narrator talking from the point of view of this has already happened. So basically, this is going at more of a case overview of what specific events are happening throughout this case. Yep. Which is quite unique. So Yuji's on commission for a bit. Oh no, but I was dealing with that crazy blonde head's guy who entered will kill nearly all the suits, but on Ichijo, or whatever his name is, and the guy with glasses. But luckily, that guy's alive. That's a quick treatment. Principles with Shoko. Oh, healing anyone who's injured. Launches of injury that can be healed. So now Yuji's on commission. Next fight, as I said. Nobody's having a tough time because this guy's tough. Well, luckily, Nanami comes in and beats the living shit out of him. So yeah, Nana defeated. For now. Yeah. Hey, Yuji has been moved to somewhere else in the area or something. Well, two girls Geto took in, rescued 9 years ago. Was it 7 years ago? So it took place in 2005. No, 2018. 17, I think. Story takes place in 2018. What happened back happened in 2005. So 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 years, sorry. It's been 13 years since that happened. So Gojo and John have seen each other for 12 years actually, since they reunited back in 2017. So, yeah. Nami's battle was awesome. Not really a fight, just him pummeling that asshole of a brat. That creepy sword. So yeah, the girls trying to bring back Sukuna. Jogo's also there. Still about the fight, but Sukuna's come back. They also speak. The girls want him to take care of this creature that's been and get Geto's body back. The problem's even thinking that's what he doesn't kill. But one easy advantage is that's when he ends up killing them both. Because Jogo doesn't want anything. There goes the Rice Sukuna. Sukuna's intrigued and well, they two end up in a fight. Well, especially those spectral fights. I think someone else also had a fight around this time. Come on, someone else had this time. Maybe. Oh yeah, Mei had a brief fight too. Everybody gets another cuss spirit, which is tough to get to go. She managed to win, but she got lucky. Actually, before that fight, there was another Maki, Omaizeni, and Nanami who joined up with them. They up against the Octopus Dogon. He wasn't that tricky thanks to Omaizeni's technique, moving between dimensions like animation, key frames and stuff. But it's no match like that. Dogon has a power out once he launches his domain. A lot stronger, tough. Luckily, Alpha Megami who shows up, they will have a fine chance. Megami secretly is opening the hole for them to get out. This time they all head to the hole, but then someone pops through. Toji was not kicking Dogon's ass, killing him. They don't know he's anime. He ends up talking to Megami next. Megami knows he can't win directly when against him, so they're running across the street. Jogo sneak attacked the other three, burning them, but some dead. back to now. Jogo tries his best against Sukuna, but Sukuna's way too strong and defeats him. And it's a really cool moment too when sympathetic in a way. They'll be reborn in another life, but as humans or a curse, who could tell? It really sad end, but their villains, they got what they deserved. No, so they kick ass. But Suga's not done yet. And that Brat's still around, and that targeting Megami. So Megami's forced to unleash a powerful technique. The Maharaga. Powerful type of Shikigami that's uncontrollable. Makes it quite as a ritual. And when that Brat ends up being part of the ritual. So he ends up rescuing the Brat, because if that kid dies, Megami dies too, that's a contract, a ritual. And since Sukuna has plans for Megami, he ends up fighting Maharaga. One of the most spectacular animated fights. He beats Maharaga and ends up killing that Brat and getting Megami to the station quickly when it be recovered. So Megami's now out of commission. Mobile is also temporarily out of commission. So, and the fights really damage a lot of Shibuya. No, and when Yuji returns to control, because the fingers, it's a whole thing. Just watch the story to review it, see it. But Yuji's horrified about this. He even pukes. He's got to keep going. Is the only there's only one threat left besides Geto and Shibuya. Mahito. And, well, it turns out he's not the only one still around. Nanami's still alive, but barely. Have his body burnt. Maki and Omanzeni's fate are unknown. But I think Omanzeni is dead. Maki? Not gonna say. I mean, Maki Hotel as I get a sneak attack on him. And I think about it. And thinks about Haibara, the kid who I mentioned was actually was killed by some curse. Unknown what type of curse, but he died. That's something to do with the people to blame. Yes, that's the initial reason why Nanami quit. And sees Yuji. Tells him to take it on here before he's killed. Then rages Yuji, and he and Mahito fight. But Mahito plays dirty using humans, so Yuji can't fight to its full extent. But Mahito already has another plan about to make Yuji suffer. Break him. Something like the Joker's trying to do with Batman in a way. As it turns out, Nobara went back in the city and encountered Mahito double, which he did earlier, by the way. Nobara's doing pretty well against the copy. Even using the soul resonance, she's able to discover that's just a clone. So it gives Mahito the idea. Was Nobara unwillingly walks into Mahito's trap. And she ends up blowing the clone. Not even think about it. Well, Mahito ends up getting her, touching her right in the eye. That gives Nobara a flash on her head. We're gonna get a detailed part with Saki, the girl. I think she was in season 1. In the Kyoto World Exchange arc. I'm gonna have to read the manga version soon. Ow, just square myself. Turns out she had made a friend during that time named Fumi. Weirdly enough, once the flashback begins, we focus on her. And she's the one narrating. That doesn't make any damn sense. And she just introduced now, and she has not appeared prior, and she's just suddenly narrating. That's just weird. But it's still kind of sad. About how I really care about Fumi as a friend. And she's still alive and well, don't worry. The wild things about I'm sorry, to Fumi that she wasn't able to keep her promise. Shows Yuji was fun while that was fun. Before that flashback, we got another different flashback of a nice fun moment to contrast with the situation of him accidentally ruined Gojo's shirt. You love fun moments. Because we thought she's gonna die. He's usually just strong now, Mahito will beat the crap with him. But in comes Aoi Todo to say today. He gets him a wake up call. There's him a wake up call. Reason tells here. Mekamaru informed the Kyoto students about what happened. So Todo all left earlier. Along with another guy. Does his own curse technique. And he's like Ichijo in a way. Means in a way, but actually has a curse technique. His curse technique allows them adding the fresh wounds to allows Yuji to stop losing blood. So basically, he still has wounds, but like they're never there. But only applies to current wounds. Any fresh wound he gets, it won't apply to it. And he implies that Nobara could possibly still be alive. It wasn't that she made a lot of points, but it wasn't that long ago, so it's possible. So there's no hope. So Yuji and Todo went to give her a face up against Mahito. It's a longer fight. Besides that, taking them on the outskirts of Shibuya. A good fight. Todo on the other hand forced to cut off his hand due to Mahito using his domain expansion. As in Todo's chain falls off, that chain is pendant. And, well, his favourite sin is idols there. I get one of the most interesting anime sequences ever. And people complained about it. No joke, when this happened, people complained. You know, the anime we worked on, it was on 15 to 18. I can't remember the exact age. Why do people complain? It's actually pretty fun. It's a fun visual sequence. Why, because it's not in the manga? This visual sequence is not in the manga? So what? I don't know if people... Manga purists stop complaining. If it adds to the story, it's fine. It's visually amazing too. There's Todo that uses his other hand after his boogie woogie. And Yuji led an attack. So he's Todo on commission though. So Yuji and Mahito fight. Mahito goes through his own evolution, making him much stronger and changing his appearance and more monstrous like. But still, Yuji overcame Iron the Black Flash. Basically tells Mahito no matter how many times he reincarnates a curse every time, he'll kill him. And his legacy will live on even after he dies. So Mahito is like prey now. He's like running away, scared. Like a prey. And then Geto comes in. So he absorbs Mahito. Yuji's alone, but luckily he gets help from Panda and the Kyoto students. Like Geto's too tough, especially with And Sukuna showing up. It's tough. And another person shows up. Yuki from the previous arc. She's a lot of fun too. I even get a new ally in Choso, who thinks Yuki's his brother. He thinks his explanation is that he felt a blood connection, as he and his brothers are connected, and you can feel when they're killed, when something happens to them. And he feels the same when Yuji was about to die. Oh. Weird. He also feels that the brain belonged gained the powers of the Kamo clan, but as one of his many identities of the past, 150 years. It's possible this brain creature is older than we think. Just who or what is he? Seems his motive is some sort of power, basically, making the spiritual essence of humans. They're able to use techniques like JuJutsu sorcerers, or some other people potentially become vessels. Basically, how best person to fight it out. So yeah, that's what makes it escape with Gojo. So yeah, okay, everyone reacts to the news what happened to Shibuya, and we see the better what to get what's done. And we even get we actually get a appearance of Yuto. Or was it Utah? I just checked Utah. So it's a special appearance since the Zero movie post-credit scene. But the manga hasn't been seen since the Zero chapters, only measured at one image scene. Well, he's been doing a lot in the past year. It seems to have Rika back. But how? Did he give her up? It's weird. I guess sure we'll get an explanation back because he does in the coming game arc. We get a text code notification of what's happened. Of Yuzuhai's new orders. Geto's on the loose. Goldust because in the complex, and any attempt to free him from the cube means you're a traitor. And the principal was sentenced to death for raising bad people. Why would Shoko? That's just bullshit. You just use an excuse to get some people. Since Goldust's gonna use it as an excuse so he won't come back. So people don't get him back. And Yuji's execution has been the execution with delay has been stopped. As in, he will be executed. As real, the one executing him is Yuta. He doesn't care if he's a Gojo student. He said Yuji's the one cut off Inamaki's arm. That might have been Suguna's fault during his battle against Jogo. Damn, blaming Yuji for this? I get Suguna's powerful. Yeah. And the arc ends with Yuji just clapping and sent him and a cursed spirit, I think, shows up behind him. Also not the current game arc releases January 8th, 2026. Which this video will be going up on. So yeah, that's the Shibuya incident arc. It's great. I enjoy it. I think it's not as long. It's probably going to be short in my videos and it's going to start, you know what I mean? But still, I enjoy this arc and I cannot wait for you guys to watch it on Crunchyroll. To watch all JuJutsu Kaisen on Crunchyroll currently. So Shibuya. So yeah. Or if you want it, you can buy the series on Blu-ray. I already have everything JuJutsu Kaisen on Blu-ray right now. Seasons 1, both parts of Season 1. 0, both parts of Season 2. So, looking forward to the coming game up. And Demon Slayer's Astral Train releases early next month. So, Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy my content. Please thumbs up. I'm going to see more Scott John next show. Today, always because of future. I'm recording this on Monday, November 10th. So hope you enjoy your. I hope you enjoy 2026 because I don't know what it's like yet because it's still 2025 when this recording. So thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Kill Felix out.